So we're gonna make it work out and do what it do this year. But let's just first of all, what made you decide to even do the first event?
Actually, I would kind of go around and ask children with talent, why are you on the streets? Why are you on the streets? Why are you not doing something with this talent? And I would get a lot of answers like, it's no point. For what? I'm in Baltimore. Ain't nobody gonna pay us no attention anyway. I really didn't like that because I feel like at the age that I am, I'm still up doing stuff with my talent. So the idea of it was for us to take our, perseverance, talent, and creative ability and pay it forward and show them that it is a reason. So every year I give them somewhere to perform. And they watch us. So it's like you can see that no matter what age, no matter how old you are, it's still a point. It's always a point.
I don't remember what that dance group was called, but those little girls that were like real, oh my gosh.
They be back. I got them.
Oh my gosh. They had one little girl that was like standing towards the front left corner of the stage. And she couldn't have been no more than about maybe three, four at the most.
She was really little.
And she was getting it in.
I remember her. They killed it. I'm serious. I was really busy, but I remember them making me stop. Back up and say, "Ooh, I got a good one that time." You know what I mean? So they were really a good choice.
And then
shout out to them.
Yeah. And then we talked recently, and you said that at one time you weren't even going to do a second year, but the kids keep you.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do this second year because last year almost killed me. Literally, no drama intended. It was difficult. I went a few places to cry. While people wasn't looking. So it was really hard last year. And I didn't want to put myself through that knowing that the bulk of the work is only on me as an individual person. It's, get kind of difficult. And so I pulled in a lot of help this year in order to make it happen. But I had a lot of children, saying, with the festival, when is it going to be? When is it? So I had to try to make it close to the same time that it was last year. So it could kind of, fall in place for those same people to be able to be there.
And I think it's a good thing that this is like the last big event that they'll get to do. A lot of the young people will get to do before they go back to school for the summer's over. So
closing it out. Yeah.
And I know you have the Bangladesh project, and I'm very heavily involved. He's been like the man with the mixing spoon, making it all happen pretty much.
He is like my rock for this event. He became that last year. It was September 3rd. And the event was supposed to start last year at 2 p.m. At 12 a.m., Bangalore was still in my office trying to make sure that we was going to have sound by 2 p.m. You know what I mean? And he didn't leave until we got it to work. And I just appreciated him so much. And he came to me this year. He said, well, if you're going to do it, I would like a bigger job. I want to, do more to help you get it going. And I'm like, well, what do you want to do? You see everything that's going on. Tell me what you want to do. And I'll gladly give you the job. He said, I want to book your artist for this event this year. Go get him. Go get him. Because I don't, that's a part that I don't have to do. Yeah. So I appreciate him a lot. Him and Last Born Child. Those are the two that keeping the whole event glued together.
So do you want to give a heads up as far as any of the performers coming, or you want to keep that under wraps and just tell people to?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna give up his whole lineup, but I will say that he did an awesome job. When I look at that lineup, I am so excited to be there this year that I don't know if I'm gonna do work. I'm gonna sit and watch the show.
The way that I saw you running around last year, I think you deserve that this year. You had to leave and go. You had to leave and go get generators, and you had
broke my car door. Everything that you could possibly think of that would go wrong for the person throwing the event happened. Wow. Last year.
But I think that's why this one is going to be such a success. I think this one is going to run a lot smoother. I'm going to do my part to make sure that it runs a lot smoother.
I know you are.
This year. And I'm just looking forward. Yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. Are we doing school supplies this year? Because that was a very popular. Those things went like.
I have a few. My donations was really scarce this year. So you guys, if you have any donations, please try and get them in before Saturday, or just bring them on Saturday.
Absolutely.
But I have a young lady that does daycare, and she donated some book bags with like children books. So they more preschoolish, and I would like to have something for more ages. But I have a lot of things. There's some tote bags that was donated, and each one of those bags, it has to be about 30 bags, and each one of those bags have a different prize, from a big toy to a small toy, from art books to crayons to paint. So it's something in each one of those bags. So outside of just the school supplies, we are now, trying to engage in giving out the art. So those bags, I think, are going to be really cool.
If I'm in charge of giving out the tote bags, the big gift will be gone. Some kid gonna get an empty bag.
That's so wrong. He's still a kid's toy.
I have a question. So I see on the flyer it says it's from 4 to 11. So for instance, like if people, let's say they want to come for the performances, is it going to be throughout that whole time? Yes. Is there a schedule?
Yes, it'll be throughout that whole time. What I try to do is balance it. In the daytime, I try to give the children more time.
Okay.
So I'm going to say at least from about 4 to 7, it'll be predominantly children performing, or things that would be more interesting to the younger people.
Okay.
But maybe after about 8, you'll
when the sun goes down.
Yeah, the sun starts.
So not all the performances are kids.
No.
It's adult performances.
You'll start getting adults, and like I said, that was the point for us to be able to kind of pay it forward, which is where I came up with the name "Play It Forward."
Okay.
Because you take your talent and pay it forward.
Okay.
Actually, I have a mentorship that's called Create It Forward. So it's like everything to me is about paying it forward to the young ones.
Yeah.
They, I think that you don't die with the talent, so you have to put it somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
She really has a lot going on that we're not even going to get to scratch the surface of tonight, because she has to scoot and pay the bills. But I'm like I said, I'm honored to be a part of it this year. I was there probably for about a good 5 hours of it last year. I left right after the cipher was over.
I don't know.
So
maybe. I didn't get to see.
Yeah, I was I was there for a good 5 hours, and it was despite all of the stuff that was going on before it started, and then the stuff that was going on behind the scenes as it was going on, you guys found some kind of way to just keep it together and make it happen. So I'm definitely looking forward to being a part of it, and just making it so we can start working on next year's after this is over.
Yeah, you look, give me the motivation. I'm serious. I got to hear the good words about it, because honestly, when I look at the pictures and videos, and I hear people that was there watching it that had nothing to do with behind the scenes, it made me proud.
Yeah.
It really did, because all I got was the negative. My name was called for everything that went wrong, so I was unable to watch what was going right. Yeah. And so much actually went right that I'm cool with doing it again. I'm fine.
And for the kids to have come to you and ask, that means you made a huge impact on them.
And that's all that mattered.
That is all that matters.
When I really looked around and I was looking at some grumpy adults, and their music might wasn't working out right, or their fashions weren't working out right. If you looked at the group of children, there were no frowns.
Yeah.
There was no disappointment. So that was what I set out to do.
Exactly.
Especially not from that one little girl. She got it.
Those children enjoyed themselves.
Can't wait to
We
see
had
her
the Triple Threat Marching Band.
Okay.
And those are a group of young ladies as well. And they give you life. You know what I mean? But we got a few more surprises in store. So we're going to pray for good weather.
They're like the young version of Baltimore girls.
Yeah.
They really have that kind of spirit. Okay. I've seen them before.
Yeah. Those children are awesome. But we have more children this year, Antoine. So I really hope that people can get out kind of early, so that those children can have an audience. Okay. Because we're going to start at 4 this year. We ain't running
Absolutely.
We're starting at 4.
Absolutely.
We're doing that this year.
I got to miss Florida State and Alabama football game Saturday, so everybody better be on time. If I got to miss the game to be on time, everybody.
We doing that, because I've already crossed my T's and dotted my I's. I felt like everything that happened last year, the only things that I focused on was what needed to be fixed. Right. Everything else was just fine.
And the first time, it's always going to be, stuff is going to happen. You use that as a learning experience, and you just make it better every year. Next year is going to be even better. So, I'm on the list for next year.
Because I try to keep it where we talk again, before it comes. So we'll definitely talk about it. So therefore, you can put more ideas and more action into the planning of it. Okay. Because I didn't know that you wanted to, be a part. Yeah. Well, I'm good with that. Yeah. I'll take all the volunteers. I need all the help.
So we might have a day party, beer party.
Put it all in there. Next year. If it's creative, it belongs there.
Now, I want to touch on this for 1 second before we let you go, because this is something okay. So when are we gonna get some more music?
Oh my goodness. Some music? I don't know. I I'm in
That's
there
like
making,
totally on the back burner.
It's not really on the back burner. I make a new song just about twice a week, but I don't fully have the time to nurture my music career, or I guess I just don't have the time for it. Trying to run the business part of it, it really knocks the creative side. It's taken away from a lot of the things that I think I would be doing if I was not running that office or trying to do the youth mentorship or, keep these events going as fundraisers to keep the office. It's like I'm doing a lot of behind the scene work now. Hey, Jay Esquire, I love you.
And the reason that I'm asking is because, we've been doing this show for a little over 3 years now. So right around the time that we started doing this show is when I discovered you.
Yeah.
And I was really just starting to discover you. Yeah. And then all of a sudden the music stopped. And I was like, well, dang, did she get mad because I was becoming a fan? And she didn't want to make no more music.
No, that's not what happened. Like I said, I'm making music. I just made a song yesterday. You know what I mean? I'm not going to never stop making it. It's just not polished enough to throw out there. Again, I don't have the time to nurture it like I would my baby. I don't just put out anything. So I would want it to, just be a little better, put together sound, mix, all of those things. So once I get the time to really sit at that computer and edit everything the way it should be, I probably will have 2 CDs.
So if you're listening or you're watching and you're a part of her team, we need y'all to do some extra work so she can take some stuff off of her plate.
Do some work.
Let's go, Psycho. Let's go. So that she can start getting some of that music out there. So after this event on Saturday, what's up next?
A break. My birthday.
Much deserved.
I don't know. I guess I have to see how this goes to know exactly what's next. I have a list of things, but they're not in order. So you kind of see how one go, and then you look down the list and figure out what should come next. I have a few things. Some more body paint parties, of course. That's my thing.
Yeah.
Of course. We got to jump back into some adult things. I give the children all of my time and energy through the summer. And then when I get my winter months, I got to do some things for the adults. So that's where I'm pretty much.
You got to balance.
So while we're speaking on the youth event, we will not speak on all of the things that's
gotcha.
We're going to leave that part alone.
That's what it is. So let everybody know again how they can come out and support on Saturday, and then let everybody know how they can contact you and keep in touch with everything that Voice has going on.
Okay, I brought my flyer so I don't stumble.
Right.
I'll be trying to figure it out. But this is the Play It Forward Festival, and it's September 2nd, which is Saturday, from 4 p.m. to 11 p.m. And the adult donation, we're asking for $7 from you adults. But any child 17 and under is free. And we might squeeze some 18s because they still babies to me. But children are free. And that is 1904 North Charles Street, right on the corner of North Avenue and Charles Street. You can't miss it. You can't miss it. If you go to North Avenue and Charles Street, you'll see it. It's a stage sitting right on the Why Not Lot.
Is that next to the wine?
Right next to the wine space.
Okay.
Right across the street from McDonald's.
I was about to say right across from that McDonald's y'all used to go to.
Turn to the Gatsby's. It's really close. It's not far. It's in the middle of the city, so it should be really easy no matter what side of town you live on to get there. And I guess to contact me, I'm going to make it a little easy. We're going to do Psycho Music 1. That's PSYKOMUSIK, the number 1 at gmail.com. And it comes straight to my phone, so send me a message. I'll answer.
No excuses. We hope to see you guys Saturday.
Y'all come out.
Again, co-hosted by myself and my man, Last Born Child. We going to make it fun. We definitely going to have fun. So y'all either have fun with us or y'all.
You say co-hosted by yourself? He take the co off.
Okay, hosted
by himself.
And Last Born Child gonna be with me?
Last Born actually has to host and handle that whole event, so he won't be on the stage that much with you.
Nah, they tell me I gotta renegotiate my contract.
You better. You'll see him around Cypher time.
Okay.
And he'll probably help you a little bit, but yeah, that's all you, buddy.
I'll hold it down. I'll make it do what it.
But I know you got it, and I'm so happy to have you. I'm like, yes, we got somebody that's gonna walk in and just handle the mess, because it gets crazy.
Ain't gonna be no mess. We gonna get rid of the mess. All right,
because you know how the artists are. They gonna tell you that they belong on now. You better put me on now. It's my turn right now.
Get on when I tell you to get on, or you might not get on at all.
Well, I ain't going on. How you gonna say?
All right, bye. Bye.
Y'all hear that? He about to dismiss my artist.
Red bus, yellow bus, whatever it is on North Avenue. We're here in about 15 minutes. That's the MTA link.
Go link up.
That's what it is.
Okay, so he gonna dismiss y'all behind. So like I'm getting ready to cuss, but he gonna dismiss y'all. So y'all better do right and know your time frame.
Yeah, absolutely. We
all
stick
your
to a tight schedule.
Yeah, and I'm with that.
Especially like I said, if I gotta miss Florida State, yeah, I'm already gonna be. But that's what it is. We appreciate everything that you're doing, and like I said, I'm here for you whenever you need me. So right after this is over, you can get a little break, and then we'll start working on.
Okay, I'll be ready.
Third annual, right? That's
yeah,
what's up. Give it up for my girl voice, y'all.
Play it forward.
Play it forward. We're gonna take another quick break. Thank you. You doing all right over there? And then we'll be back with my girl Janice B. We might as well get Mo in the interview too, since he's here. He ain't doing that. That's what it is. All right, so we'll take a quick break and we'll be back. This is Baltimore Flava Radio, radioonfire.com.